It's the opening of the Marin Arts Council art show, and I am so jazzed because this is the very first time that I have seen the art show, and it's supposed to be really good. I have not even seen this show yet, and it's supposed to have abstract and landscape paintings.
Watch out! You see 8 friends on stage.
Hi, do you have a painting in the show?
No, I don't. I just came to look. Do you have
just
painting in the show?
No, but I'm going to be doing a performance poetry workshop writing off of the paintings in the show.
Oh, really?
And then we're going to perform them on the 23rd.
Well, that sounds like fun. What is your name?
I'm Claire Blotter. My name is Claire Blotter, and I'm a performance poet. I live in Sausalito. I perform poetry with movement, electronic music, body rhythms, deep in the dark, oiled seas, mixed in the chopped up forest. These are the birds that survive by spinning with no time for singing.
So Claire and I have a fun history. When I first came on board as the executive director at the Marin Arts Council, I put out a call saying we wanted to include different art forms during open studios. And she was one of the first people who responded back saying that as a performance art poet, she really wanted to be involved. And she had this great idea to bring in some people that would look at the pieces and then create a poem that was inspired by them.
What I know. Curves soften, curl in, hold, cradle.
How do you interact with a flat environment, and how do you really articulate and perform or portray the energy that's in a flat surface? You know, the artist puts in all of this detail of thought, feeling into that flat surface. Can that be extended? Can it be made three-dimensional? Can something flat on the wall affect people? Can it change people? How do we need to be changed? Is it that interior way is one way to be changed, but can we be changed in community and share those changes?
Well, my mom said that Claire was doing a performance thing, and she asked me if I wanted to be in it, and I said okay. And then we went to the art walk and we saw these pictures, and I chose one of them because I really liked it.
Wow! Oh my! This would be a fun thing to do because it's small and you're small and it's like a little intimate space.
I made a whole long list of the paintings I liked, and I really love nature, and I love the rain. And I love being cozy, and that house with the lights in it, and then the reflection of the trees on the lake and how dark it was reminded me of the rain and being cozy inside the house. So that's how I chose my piece.
Gosh, I'm nervous about this. Okay.
Yeah. I want you to go for expression and slowness and without trying to remember, holding it and just being true to the text. That text is so strong, and you want to just be with that text. And you know, the things you did with your hands in the beginning and then referring back in the street, that really, really works.
Okay.
But it's very tender moving piece, and get that tenderness in there.
Okay.
It's a beautiful piece.
She is watching the moon. She is watching the shape of the moon change. She is watching her body change shape. She is a part of these hills. She is deeply a part of these hills, these curves, these crevices, the fluidity of pools, of moving streams, of waterfalls.
I just see poetry and art as showing the seeds of a new way. And the seeds of a new way have to do with people working together, I think. And the poet can come and sprinkle, but that energy that comes back is essential to, creating. And we need out-of-the-box creating right now. That's why I think we need poets so much, we need artists so much, and we need to get energy around them.
This bush isn't Salvadoran. National flower, flor de sote. That there's not green, it's a darker verde, a foreigner in my land. That blue crease of sky shouts like my daughter left behind, the painting above my Salvadoran bed. That wall knows typical summers, the forgotten space when the gallery's closed. Like a floor never knowing its wall, I say, mija, casi llego a casa. Daughter, I'm almost home.
Costume. Oh, well, this is really a different situation with costumes for this show. So do you stay in the colors of the paintings? Do you do a totally different color? Are you going to compete with the painting? Are you going to be one with the painting? And do you stand in front of the painting or do you stand to the side of the painting? Do you choose a painting like there's one bigger painting with a smaller painting? Do you go in the middle of those paintings? When you put your arm in front of a painting, what are you doing to the painting? Are you extending the painting? Are you blocking the painting? And if you're blocking, why are you blocking a painting? Are you going to go from one painting to the other? Are you going to ask the audience to go with you? Are you going to make this a little pilgrimage of paintings that are related? There's just so many different ways you could do this.
At night, I stand under the stars and let their light seep into my heart. And in the morning, as the sun, with its yellow warmth and its brown tinges, filters through the trees and creeps around the corner of this cave, I let that starlight flow out of my heart, into my hands, into the pottery.
I guess I feel that what this project does is it gives time and space to really looking at what a painter has created. You know, painting as altar. Let's really look at that. It's giving energy to what is in the art and giving it time and seeing if other people have that same experience then. Maybe people are seeing the same thing in totally different ways, which I think the artist needs to hear. If a metaphor an artist chooses hits people in ways the artist didn't even know, that's important information for the artist.
These trees I saw as my arms, so it was really felt like we have this ability to be so creative, and we're all connected. Me, magical mountains. You, me, magical mountains. All curves into one.
Because the art in this show is so static, I think that movement is going to be important in the presentations.
This is me at 51, a dripping canvas, a hazy ideal, the way I thought I'd be. Tiny trees with huge shadows, possibilities loomed. They did, but now my canvas is dripping, melting, and I am standing there amidst the drops. My two legs give me away. My arms upstretched beyond the clouds. You can't see them, but they're there.
I found myself with the 3 trees, I think, going up, those purple blue trees. I just kept feeling like doing that. And, you know, it's making visible the energy that's there. Because I think it's tough to make a painting that gets people to feel. And I think that that's part of what artists try to do, make change or get you to feel. And this is what keeps me now from turning to ice, from hating you for dropping me deep into snow. How you could hold a woman in your arms, rocking her, till she believed you would always catch her. I feel like being a poet isn't about beautiful language. It's about trying to stay tuned and spending a lot of time turning it over, connecting to a higher power, and then translating with a group of people, get some energy going. I mean, I feel like that's the kind of poets I'd like to see, community poets.
Watch out, you see 8 friends on stage. Hey guys, let's start with the drummer. Listen to that funky beat. Feel the rhythm, lose your mind. Forget yourself and move to the music. Here, cool bass lines. Look at this funky finger technique. This. Get to play and give your best. Show your riffs and groove with the people.
All of music, it forms our lives. Give it to each person, become a fucking guy.
There's a new generation of funk music. So people break ears up. And you are about to witness that new sound. You are about to witness that new song. Wake up, sense the atmosphere. Brass action, give me some slaps. Trombone, start